Yo guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to show you my rank 1 20 custom tactics 4-4-1-1. I didn't have Mbappe in my team last week, but I was using Vinny, and then I used the viewers account where I basically used the same formation, but I had R9 up top. But I got with Vinny up top, so I feel like I know what I'm talking about. One thing with my custom tactics video, I don't really see the point of showing gameplay anymore, in the sense like I already post a lot of gameplay videos, so I'm just going to really break down the custom tactics, talk about what players you should use, what you should look out for, and if you have any questions, I'll try and answer them. If you have any questions about my formation, always come into the stream. I'm always active on Twitch or on TikTok or Instagram. I stream on Twitch, YouTube now, but to be fair, I only really look at the Twitch comment section, as I'm a human. At the end of the day, it's very hard to look at all the comments. But anyways, yeah, make sure you smash the like, thumbs up, and yeah, let's quickly get into today's video. Hey guys, if you're looking for a cheap, reliable place to buy EA FC 25 coins, head over to MMOEXP.com. They have the fastest, cheapest, most reliable place to buy coins. Make sure you use the code BYTE for 5% off. Hope you guys have a good day. So as you can see, I do use the 4-4-1-1. I do think it's a very balanced formation. However, I'll give you a recommendation. If you struggle to defend, don't be afraid to use the 4-2-1-3. I do think that formation is better for defending because of AI and stuff like that. If you're more of an attacker, use this formation. Again, if you want to see how I play, really watch any of my gameplay videos. I don't really change the way I play. I just kind of lock in more on the way I defend. But yes, I will say this formation is quite good defensively as well. You just have to be really good at defending against over-the-top players and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So it's the 4-4-1-1. I use balanced defensive style. Again, you can use like counter, short passing, but I think balance is the best. I used to use counter, but then I just went back to balanced, and yeah. One thing I will say, I use height, depth. Now this can be changed. I actually change this a lot in game. I use 70 when I'm playing against most people I'm better than. If I play in the game and I'm winning like by 2 goals, I automatically like switch to 50 depth. I have a variation with 50 depth. I'll show you, this is more of my attacking formation, and I'll show you my defensive one. So yes, I use 70 depth. So I'll explain one thing to you guys. In this game, there's 2 ways to defend, okay? You can use 70 depth and worry about the balls in behind. Or if you play 50 depth, yes, you're not going to struggle in behind, but then people are going to have the ball a lot in your half. And I feel that then it's a lot harder to defend because you're more focused on like where the players are, if that makes any kind of sense. So if you play with 50 depth, that means they're going to have the ball more in your box. It's just going to be harder to defend. I rather defend with 70 depth. That's just the way I've always been. And yeah, so let's get into this. So yes, I use this tree. Don't really change defender and goalkeeper. Just use that. Both fullbacks and fullback defend. Now you can use fullback balance, but I feel like that uses a lot of stamina because I noticed in this formation the fullbacks do attack a lot. I don't attack with fullbacks. I've never attacked the fullbacks in my life. FC23, FC24, FC25. I don't like attacking with fullbacks. I'm just too afraid of losing the ball and then there being a counter attack. Okay. Now this formation is very good with a wing back. I know that. For example, Theo Hernandez is very good with a wing back. Funny enough, even though he doesn't have the role for it. But yeah, I just prefer fullback defend. Okay. I would heavily recommend having a center mid or holding. You can use 2 box to boxes, but I prefer 1 holding, 1 box to box. Now in this position, you can use Guendouzi. You can actually use this Zidane holding actually. This guy at CDM you trust to defend. Vieira, the new Yao Gomez fantasy stats is quite good as well. One thing I would recommend, make sure your holding center mid has like some sort of intercept or bruiser, okay? And then make sure they have as passing players as incisive and ping. Incisive and ping pass is so important in midfield, especially with tiki taka. Right, this is my box to box. On my main account, I use KDB here. I use Guendouzi on my main account as well actually, but yes, I use Reinders and I use KDB on my main account. Box to box or playmaker or roaming is quite good. Playmaker is a little bit more attacking, but I prefer just box to box. I think box to box is really good this year in this formation. I'll both your inside forward, your wings on inside forward balanced. I think that's really good. And then I used to use playmaker. Everybody knows I used to be a playmaker guy, but I actually switched to shadow striker. And I've just noticed that they still make the same passing as playmaker, but they just attack more. The only thing I don't like about Zidane as shadow striker, he's just not fast enough running in behind at times. Right? If I had like Pele, Cruyff, Zico, those guys with 90+ pace, that would be better. But then that is really good like on the ball, and he's really strong, so they can't really tackle him. Obviously, I have Mbappe as striker at advanced forward. That's really it. That's the formation I would say. Let me just give you a defensive version of this formation. This is another one I use when I'm winning my games, and the tactics. So this is a bit different now. I recommend this if you're winning your game or you want to play a little bit more defensively, okay? Same roles on thing, but I have both center mids on holding, and I have both my left mid and right mid on the winger. So when you use winger with short passing, both your wingers actually come back on. How it works is if you get the ball with your fullback on defense, both your wingers come short, which gives you like, for example, an option. So they come short, you can pass them the ball and then pass it to your center mid into your playmaker cam. So you can play more defensive but keep the ball easier. You won't be able to attack as much with this one, but because you probably use this from formation, if you're winning, there's going to be space in behind because your opponent is going to try and attack you. So this formation is kind of good for that. It's kind of good at drawing your opponent's defense out, which gives you more space to attack. Okay, I use playmaker on build up because I literally want 3 guys in midfield to stop the ball because I'm already winning. I don't need to score. My opponent is going to give me space to score anyways. So that's what I do. Okay, that's really it, guys. And that's my formation setup. So that's my defensive. That's the code. And this is my main. This is my attacking one. That's the code. And because people always ask for it, let me just give you my settings as well in this video. So let's go to settings, game settings. So yeah, I use precision. Now you can use assisted. I obviously use time finishing, semi, assisted. Do not change any of these. I believe player lock is normally on power up or something like that. I use late, normal like this. I use directional, clearance. I use tactical defending. Listen, I feel like with advanced defending, when you're pressing X, sometimes you get that new animation, which is really annoying. You know, the on purpose fouls. So I don't like that. So I just went back to tactical defending. Block. Then I use auto switching, manual, non-classic, player relative, 5, right stick switching, classic. This is even supposed to be off. I use player lock on, protection dribble off, assistant for save assistance, unlock sprint off. And then another question I always get is my audio. Okay, people don't understand. My audio is actually connected to my capture card. So for example, if I turn off my capture card, you guys will be able to hear the music right now, but I actually have it muted on my OBS. That's why you can hear the music, and that's why you're only able to hear the controller sound, which gets picked up on my mic. You understand? So people always ask me, how do I mute that? It's just something I just mute myself with my OBS. It's not something you can do. You just play on your PlayStation as normal, if you know what I mean. But yes, guys, that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, for coming to today's video. Make sure you smash that like and thumbs up. And yeah, peace out.